Superman, duct tape, nudity. Sounds like the ingredients for an actually decent movie from DC, but that's not what we're talking about today, guys. We are talking about unusual ways to build your confidence. Tip number one, duct tape your back. So we know that duct tape can be used for anything, but now it can be used to boost your confidence. This is how. Actually take a strip, run it down your back when you're standing up straight and erect. And if you start to bend over or hunch over throughout the day, you are going to feel it tighten and you're going to stand straight up again. So I read about this one. I haven't personally tried it, but I like the logic behind it, and it plays right into point number two, which is do the Superman pose. In fact, do a number of poses which are strong poses. And do this, it sends a signal to the brain to be more confident. Amy Cuddy did this research over at Harvard. She's got a great TEDx talks, and she talks about how oftentimes throughout the day, a lot of people fall into these negative poses where they sit in a chair and they go like this, or they go in the back of the room and they close themselves off. I've talked about how these can send signals to others, but understand when you get into a power pose, you feel more powerful. You got to leave it there for about 5 seconds, but doing this, even if nobody sees it, but just you know you did it, it's going to send a signal to the brain, you're going to be more confident. Unusual confidence tip number 3, look at yourself in the mirror and just say, man, you are great. You are awesome. I love what I see here. Now, here's the thing. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you start to believe it. You do start to feel better. Now, there are things, one of the issues is many of us do look at ourselves in the mirror and we actually have a negative view. We're like, man, look at that guy. So change up a few things. Your hair, go get a new haircut, get a new hairstyle. Your skin, pay attention to your skin. Change your diet, make sure you're eating well. Make sure that you're cleaning and you're properly washing your skin, not just using a bar soap. As you age, you want to make sure that you take better care of it. Look at a microderm abrasion tool or going to a spa. So I know a lot of you guys are not going to want to go to a spa, maybe that's not your place, but there are some great tools like PMD Man, who is the sponsor of this video, and I've worked with for over a year. Great sponsor. Check out what these guys are doing. PMD Man is an at-home skincare tool that provides the same results as a professional in-office microdermabrasion treatment. PMD Man uses a patented spinning disc with aluminum oxide crystals to exfoliate away the dead, dull cells on the surface of the skin. It also exfoliates with vacuum suction, which enables more blood flow and stimulates the body's natural production of collagen and elastin. Overall, PMD Man brightens, smoothens, and evens skin tone, which reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, blemishes, and enlarged pores. I had this tested out by an esthetician. I've met the founders. They came out to StyleCon. In the description of this video, I'm gonna have a discount for you. If you wanna grab this product, definitely worth your money, go check it out. Tip number 4 to boost your confidence, shock your system. So when you get up in the morning, try taking a cold shower. That's gonna wake you up. That's gonna make you feel alive. I know I've gone into saunas and you're in there for 15 minutes sweating. Yeah. And then we go out and you jump into the snow. You jump into ice cold water. They've got polar bear plunges. The thing is, do something a little bit extreme. Shock the system and you're gonna feel more confident. Tip number 5, get rid of that body odor. Guys, it doesn't matter if you're in the same room with somebody or if they're on the other side of the world, you're doing a Skype interview. If you know that you smell, if you don't feel really fresh, go take a shower, go change clothes, because they have shown that body odor has an effect on the person who actually smells. They feel less confident. Doesn't matter. People can pick this up even on camera where they can't smell you, but they can tell, you know, this guy just doesn't look as confident. Classic study, I think it was like 5 years ago when this thing came out, blew me away. But guys, don't stink. Tip number 6. Now I just said don't stink, but you can smell good. In fact, if you've got a signature fragrance, which when you put it on, you feel good, it instills confidence in you, go for it. And citrus scents in general oftentimes are associated with confidence. Unusual confidence builder number 7. Focus in on your breathing. And we get this one from people who are strapped to controlled explosives going into space. I'm talking about astronauts, because they've asked these guys, like, how do you maintain control? It's actually the same way that special operations, EOD, anyone that's in oftentimes high pressure situations in which they can only control a certain amount. And one of the things that they say these guys can control is your breathing. So that's what they focus in on. what they can control, and their breathing. So if you are losing your confidence, take a step back, focus in on just simply air going in, air going out. Confidence builder number 8, have a destination. So you walk into a room, networking, or it's your first day at class, you are petrified. You don't even know what to do. Well, look at a place, look at that empty desk at the front. Walk right to it. Just go to it. Walk with confidence. Know that you're going to take that spot. I also like you going to the front, because when you're up there to the front, you feel, hey, I'm closer to the professor. I don't have to worry about what other people are doing or seeing me. I am here to look and to learn from this individual. But when you walk into that networking room and you've got a place to go, have maybe someone that like, okay, I'm going to go talk to that guy. Versus having everything that falls into our heads and makes us lose confidence, which is, what are people looking at me? Am I walking okay? How do I look? Get that out. Just have your destination and go. Tip number 9, go for a walk. They've actually done studies on how simply when you are overburdened, when you are losing your confidence, just step out of the situation and go for a walk. Going for a walk in nature has been shown to be better than going for a walk in an urban environment. But if you're really in a tough situation, still the urban environment does provide some benefits. All right, so now let's talk about the nudity. So I didn't find any research on this, but I did find a number of write-ups. People talking about how in the mornings when they get out of the shower, maybe in the evenings when they get back from work, they like to strip their clothes off and walk around their house in the nude. Make sure the shades are shut. You don't want to give a show to the neighbors. But the point being is be confident in your own body. So guys, let's take a step back. Let's look at all of these points. What do you notice? You notice that you need to take action. Stop overthinking things. I think that this is the most dangerous thing when it comes to confidence, is that we overthink. We get into this trap. We start looking at problems and imagining things that are not there. Simply take action. And I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. Which of these did you like? Which of these did you find most unusual? Which of these are you actually doing? And check out our sponsor. Down in the description, I'm going to link over to PMD Man with a great discount. Good product. And that's it, gents. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.